What is up, all you amazing people? My name is Nick, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best class setup for the new light machine gun's epic variant, the Auger Fury. Now with this class setup, it is my opinion of my best attachments, perks, and all that make this gun unstoppable. If you have other attachments that you think are pretty good with this gun, or perks that are pretty good with this gun, comment them down below. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the Auger Fury. So the Auger is a new light machine gun DLC gun that came out for Infinite Warfare. Looks a lot like a death machine, but it's described as a Gatling gun. But it looks really good, and it looks amazing. But its epic variant version is called the Fury. And what the epic variant version does is it makes it akimbo, which is really weird. You kind of think about it. A light machine gun that has akimbo? Like, can you seriously do that? Like, who would have thought that would ever happen in Call of Duty history? But basically, all this epic variant does is it gives you akimbo. You can no longer aim down sights, obviously, and reduce hip spread, which stacks with laser sight. So that's pretty much it for the Auger Fury. Now let's get into the class setup. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously the gun and the Auger Fury epic variant. And again, or not really again, but to actually acquire this gun is through the Quartermaster Collection hack, which is pretty, like, it's really hard to get it because there's a lot more guns now in the Quartermaster Collection hack. So your chances of getting the Auger Fury is really slim. But once you have the Auger Fury, then the first attachment you're going to need is obviously laser sights. The reason why I pick laser sights because with its reduced hip spread, stacking up a laser sight is basically like a laser beam. You're just shooting straight and your bullets don't spread a lot, but they do spread. But trust me, if you don't have laser sight, you're going to see the spread, so I recommend using laser sight. So the next attachment is rifle barrel, and the reason why I picked rifle barrel is because rifle barrel will help giving you more damage close range, as well as a slightly increase in more damage farther range as well, even though it's pretty hard to shoot somebody really far with an akimbo gun. But either way, rifle barrel will increase your damage on this gun, giving you a greater chance to kill somebody that's closer to you and farther away from you than without having it. And then the last attachment is FMJ. And the reason why I picked FMJ should be self-explanatory, so you can have the reason or have the attachment to make it possible to shoot through walls. Having the ability to shoot through walls will really help with this gun because it's an akimbo. And like, what if somebody runs past and goes towards the wall and you're spraying at them? If you just spray at the wall, you'll get them. And with rifle barrel, you do more damage closer range and farther range, so you're gonna get them either way. So FMJ will help increasing that bullet penetration anywhere at any time. So we don't have any secondary weapons because I personally don't like using secondary weapons. Like, what's the point? If you have an epic variant, you want to use just that epic variant. And there's no lethals and tacticals for this one, so sorry, I'm not a big fan of lethals and tacticals. But again, if you have any recommendations of what you should use with this class, comment them down below. But now we're off to the perks. So the first perk you're going to need is dexterity. Now this should be a no-brainer. This is a light machine gun. It's going to take a long time to reload, and dexterity is going to help a lot with making that less of a headache. And with our second attachment, we have scavenger. The reason why I picked scavenger, it should be a no-brainer as well, to increase ammo. This gun runs out of ammo quick, and it only holds 85 shots, 85 or 65 shots in a mag, if I'm correct. One of those. I know it's nowhere over 100, obviously, and nowhere under 50, but it holds around those amount of shots. So having scavenger will really help with making it where you don't run out of ammo, because trust me, you're gonna run out of ammo quick. And then the third attachment you need is gung-ho. Now this should be a no-brainer as well. It's gung-ho. You can sprint or you can shoot while sprinting. This is an akimbo gun. Shooting while sprinting is a big necessity because having akimbo, you're going to want to be going everywhere with that gun. So having that laser sight, that rifle barrel, that FMJ, and having that gung-ho perk will really help with making this gun into a monster. And for the last attachment, yes, the last attachment is one more attachment, is blind eye. The reason why I picked blind eye is because a lot of people like to use vultures, sentries, wardens, all that stuff. So being able to have blind eye makes it where you can go everywhere in the map without having to worry about getting shot down by a vulture or warden or anything like that, and being able to just spray and pray with your akimbo light machine guns monster class setup anywhere at any time. But just know that you don't have ghosts, so you could get detected if there's a UAV, but just know you have blind eye. So if anybody has any like vultures, wardens, anything like that, they won't be able to kill you. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. And if you guys did like this, drop a like because it helps me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more amazing content. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And again, if you have any other suggestions on a good class setup for the Auger Fury, comment them down below because it could really help somebody and I would really like to know and test it out. Also, I've done other class setups on other epic variants. I've done class setups on the Widowmaker Smoke, the FHR Windfall, the MV4 Flatline, the Bolt Corruption, you name it. I will pop a card of the playlist right about now and also I'll put it in the description below. But that is pretty much it, guys, so I'll see you in my next video. So stay amazing and peace, guys.